start with some poems that are not yet published, and I will be publishing them, I think, but I need to have more poems before I can do that. But hot off the press, anyway. This one is not hot off the press. I actually read this last year too, but I think that it kind of reflects how I feel about these books here. Since I learned how to read, I have had a love affair with books. We've traveled all over the world, explored space, both outer and inner, and many times I laughed out loud while I was sitting there quietly by myself. I've learned so much by reading books, an education that is never ending. There in my own classroom, I am university, philosophy and psychology in story form, deep thoughts, say, set in plain speech, and each person writing them down thinking other people should read this stuff. So naturally, I am producing books. The whole gamut from poetry to non to real and fiction. It took me a long time to get started, a lifetime of gathering all of it together, and now there's a row of my books in the National Library. And after reading the works of other authors, I am the person writing things down and thinking other people should read it. This one's called Living Hand to Mouth. I have been living hand to mouth for all my life. There's no shame in it. I would forsake the relationship on my peril. It probably started out in the womb, and little did we know then how essential such a discovery it would be, when it would become the method used to taste the world. Everything in reach gets tested and keeps progressing all the way to old age. Hand to mouth, the true measure of consumer confidence and the state of the only economy that matters, the one that provides nourishment to me and puts it within arm's length. Thank you. This one's called The Speed of Light. It intrigues me to look at all those stars and realize the light I see maybe took billions of years to get here. How many of them still blaze is anyone's guess. That beam of light is a long one, and if it blinked out, I probably wouldn't miss it, unless it was an essential part of some constellation. But some of these beams surely do have an end, somewhere out there in the vastness of space. A string of light from a star that blew itself away or got eaten by a black hole and snuffed out like a candle. It's unnerving to think such a fate awaits our own star. I'm glad I won't be around to see it. My own light will have flashed itself out long before, like a spark flying out of a campfire. And the speed of light at that point will cease mattering to me at all. This is a fresh, hot poem. I just wrote this a couple days ago. It's actually a poem I wrote thinking of my old boss, Bruce, who said he might be here, but obviously he isn't. So, because he always bragged about the Wisconsin work ethic. So, it's called The Work Ethic Blues. You don't really own your own time, the boss man does. And that's how you prove your worth to society, by giving him your time, doing your part to prop the whole thing up. You won't ever own your own time until your time is worthless to him, when yours is running out. To this prescribed, worn-out end the old work ethic has led you, where you can no longer be productive. It is a lucky person who finds a way to spend their time in the betterment of their own circumstance. The work ethic doesn't have to be a worm eating you away. If you use it to make a better world for you and yours, and be your own boss man, then a person's allotted time is wholly their own, and you'll stop having to sing the work ethic blues. That's why lot of people that have to have a work, have to jobs and stuff. It may not be that bad.
Guilty as charged.
Okay, this poem is called Silent Sounds. That kind of sounds like that wouldn't work together, but you bear with me. Silent Sounds. Silence is rarely heard among the hearing, no matter where you try to find it. It is a vacuum nature finds abhorrent, replacing it with the sounds of life, both sentient and atmospheric. Deep in the silence of caves, bats hang in the darkness after emitting soundless, bouncing echoes to find their sleeping niche, navigating sightless, a labyrinth of silence. Vibrations populate our planet and its airy surrounds. Our own receiver is limited to the human bandwidth, but there's a lot going on we're deaf to. Waves of constant sound hearken every habitat, even if some kind of eardrum isn't present to parse all that broken silence. And here's one that maybe more of us who don't have jobs anymore can identify with. It's called programmed obsolescence. It's all failing now, pieces falling off, no extended warranty applies as it's intended to be, though that is small comfort. The machine functioned well for many years, even though I was hard on it. I guess I thought I could live forever as youth slipped into the past. Well, there's no denying it now. The hourglass sand is running out, and only a matter of time until the drain is in my hindsight, my end in sight, and I join all that sand which went before. The human body is born in a state of programmed obsolescence. Enjoy your heydays while you can, but it doesn't matter if you don't. The same fate awaits us all, whether we believe we deserve it to or not.